What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 41 of our Atalanta career mode, and today 3 games for you, including a very big one. Of course, though, with 15 games in the league and the round of 32 in the Europa League now here, every game from here on out is a pretty big game. So today, Bologna, then we got the away leg of our tie against Lille, and then we are away to Sassuolo as well. We're not going to get to the second leg today. Next episode, I might just do 2, considering how big these 2 games are. Well, though we got Roma coming too, so we'll see how it goes. But the second leg against Lille and a game against Juventus are obviously pretty massive games, but we'll play it by ear. But for the moment, as you can see, here we are in the league. We are 11 back of Juventus. We're 8 back of Inter, though we have a game in hand. We're 3 ahead of Napoli. And we are 6 ahead of Lazio, which is the big one there. We're trying to finish top 4. 6 ahead of 5th place is obviously a really good place to be. But we got to continue to win games and continue to keep pressure on everyone else around us. We're going to jump on into this game. I kind of want to make a few subs because I kind of want a couple of players ready to roll midweek. I think we're going to play Malinovsky, Ataran. We're going to start Diaz today. Get him a little bit of game time with the proper 11. Who else do we want to roll with today? I kind of want to bring Cunha along, but I don't know who for. We'll bring him along for Robertson. We can always bring Kovalenko on as a result. So let's jump into this. Just the 3 changes. Ataran, Diaz, and Malinovsky in midfield. Let's jump into this. Atalanta and Bologna. OSIMHEN doing well to find a bit of space. Let's see if we can reset at the top of the box with the midfielders here. This is lovely football here. And it comes to Ataran, and almost an opening goal here inside 3 minutes. A lovely little move in there. Headed down here. Play it forward. Not a ton of chances early. Just the early one there inside the first couple of minutes, though, as Coutinho is turned. And he goes for goal, and it's wide. Other than those 2 shots you've seen, really nothing else this entire game so far. Poor giveaway. Sanchez is on it, and he goes for goal, and ooh, that's a decent save. Really not a lot of action so far in this game. Very little attempts on target and things like that. And Bologna gave us a bit of a fright last time. We beat them with a late Coutinho stunner, 2-1. And at the moment, they're holding us here. 63 minutes gone. It's 0-0. Draxler takes it down. Kovalenko. It's a good turn. Look at that from Draxler. A lovely turn there. He slips back inside. Draxler, can he get it across? He can. It's OSIMHEN. He's finished it in off the post. And right around the time we got the winner against Bologna last time, we've gotten a lead here. It's 1-0. OSIMHEN with the finish as Draxler does all the work, though. I thought OSIMHEN here was just going to try and put this on target. He technically did, I suppose, but a little bit... Oof. He put it wide there. Almost hitting the post and leaving, but it smacks the post there. Goalkeeper just gets the slightest of touches. Can't quite keep it out. And with 15 minutes to go, we've taken a lead, 1-0. Really strange place to play with the ball. Looks like it's slipped into a good spot, and it's clipped across, and it's Coutinho. What a save. Nice football. Pressure high up the pitch. Lovely, lovely stuff as we get the header on the corner. And it goes out for a goal kick. 10 minutes to go. Diaz can get it forward to OSIMHEN here. And OSIMHEN with the turn. Excellently done in this space right through the middle here. And it's Draxler who cuts back inside his man. Draxler finishes this game up. It's 2-0. Open them on the break. There was a lot of space there. Draxler just ran in. One center back wanted to hold him offside. The other kept on running. And we are going to go ahead and collect a very important win. They're all important, as we've said, but a tough one here. Draxler gives us our second goal of the game. 2-0 on 89 minutes. And now we're going to head into a very important game with that French side, Lille. It's going to be tough. Obviously, going to France at the beginning, or in the first leg, is important considering we want those away goals. I've always liked playing the home leg second. Knowing what you needed at home is nice. Away goals change the tie so much when when you go into a leg needing a proper amount of away goals. It's tough. It's tough. It's not much easier knowing what you need in your home return. But we've done well there. It was a tough game, very quiet really, as Roma beat Milan, Lazio win, Napoli draw. That's big for us. We should gain an extra 2 points on them, which is obviously very good. Tavares is turning into a proper good player. We're going to keep training him in where we want him to, but once we get that stamina up a little bit more, we may move on to train others. Tavares' stamina is in a good spot. Someone's stamina who's not in a good spot lately is OSIMHEN. We might go back to training his stamina just a touch, but we'll see. So let's jump into this Lille game. A big game, leg number 1. We want to do well in this competition. If we end up falling away in Serie A, obviously we don't want to be doing that either, but it'll be very much nice to know we're still in here if we do fade. We're going to bring Castagne onto the bench, and I think everyone else is really ready to go. So let's jump into this. Lille, Atalanta. Let's go. Nice turn here. Draxler. Nice clip forward. OSIMHEN. Can he score against his old club right off the bat here? Not quite. Very, very close to opening the scoring here. It's a poor giveaway. That's really good football by us to kind of make that space, and Galeno's made a really good run. Oh, it's another good save early. Ooh. And we could be ahead here. 2 pretty good opportunities so far. Mandragora gets it out to Coutinho, tries to turn, does manage to hold on to this, but eventually gets cleared. Nicely done. Ooh, really good ball in here. And with their first attempt of the game, Lille have taken a 1-0 lead. We have had so many chances early here. 3 or 4 really good ones. And they bury their first one. Drag that center back out there to meet him. Open that space up. And who knows? The guy... He's playing up front, I believe. Has replaced the guy we took from them, OSIMHEN. Gives them a 1-0 lead. Nicely played here. Gets it out to Draxler. And Draxler can zip into space. Draxler doing well. And Draxler gives us that goal back. Just like that. Immediately hit back. And deservedly, to be completely fair. We've deservedly hit back. And there's Draxler here just... tearing apart the center back, stop and turn, and he's just fired home the equalizer. We've grabbed an away goal, but love another one. Their midfield here for Lille is very widely spaced. Every time we pick up the ball, we have a lot of men in midfield. I'm surprised they have so many men forward, Lille, because it's the midfield and the back end and the front end are pretty disconnected seemingly. Especially when we win the ball, you know, in the middle third or in their third. Like right here. And all of a sudden we're kind of in a goal here. As it gets through, and it's OSIMHEN here, and OSIMHEN holds on to it, clips it out there, and it's Galeno, and it's 2. And that's what I'm talking about, and it's very, very strange. I don't know if they feel the need to win this game or not, but we've taken a second away goal and the lead here. It's OSIMHEN. He's just left it. And Galeno has smacked it into a practically empty net, and they need to do something about how they're playing in midfield, because at the moment, it is kind of a mess. Sanchez, racing forward. It's kind of clipped onto Galeno. Is that a penalty? It is. What a silly, silly tackle there from Andre. I haven't a clue what he was thinking. Back to goal. Plenty of men in the box. He was double marked. What an absurd thing to do in such a space. And now OSIMHEN with an opportunity to score against his old club from the penalty spot. And he's hit the post. I have hit the post. The nerves of such a huge moment getting to OSIMHEN there. And to me, I suppose. But my goodness. He has it there. Actually, he scored. Wow. He's played in. He's onside. I thought he was offside. And now OSIMHEN scores. He's rubbing it in just a touch. Just a touch. But he has grabbed that goal, and we have taken full control of this tie. 3-1 here. It's good football. And he's just run across. The two center backs a little bit split. The midfielders dropping deep, but not deep enough. And OSIMHEN makes up for his penalty miss by finishing that off. And it's 3-1 on the stroke of halftime. Into space now. And they're moving the ball around pretty well. And ooh, that's a good save. Nubel with another save. He's made a couple today. And Lille are starting to move the ball around pretty well. After not doing as much of it in the first half as that corner headed right toward goal. And it's a great save. And then that was cleared off the line. We get really, I guess you can call it lucky. That was definitely unlucky of Lille not to score there, that's for sure. Nicely done. Who now? Racing forward. Oh, look at that little cut back inside. It's another for the Lille forward. That was a proper good goal. He's done well to beat me inside there, and Lille are back in it. 3-2. This score, but look at this. Just nice little cut back inside, and that finish at the near post is a little bit absurd. And he has got his second of the day. It's 71 minutes gone. We still lead 3-2, and obviously we have 3 away goals, but we don't want them to get any closer. Renato Sanchez, good turn. Here's Muriel. Muriel racing forward. Muriel forces a good save. It's going to come back, and there's a fourth. And we do grab another. 4-2 on the day. Muriel forcing a good save. He's done pretty decently to hit that out wide, but Draxler in the right place at the right time. Over the sliding leg of the Lille defender, and it's 4-2 here. Not the pass I was looking for. He did really well to get that pass in there, to be completely fair to him here. As Andre goes for goal, it's 4-3. And I was speaking earlier about there being tons of chances in this game. Tons of goals. You may not even get to see all that rambling, considering how many goals are in here, and we try and fit it into a 25-minute window. 4-3, that's a good strike. He's just turned inside, bit of space, and he has smacked it there. And it's 4-3, and every time I think that we're trying to get away, or we are getting away here, Lille find a way back into it. Good ball forward, it's Castagne, who is fresh. He's trying to race away. He's going to get caught here, but he continues his run. He slip it across here, and it's OSIMHEN with a good turn. Oh! Almost a fifth. A fifth would have been great. We do get 4 away goals here, seemingly, though, with a minute to go. That's not a bad return, but conceding 3 is also not great, considering we've been pretty good defensively recently. As that ball gets into Castagne, can we slip it across? Is he onside? That's a dreadful... Oh, he's offside. Thank God. Thank God you were offside, Castagne, because that was awful. But considering how we've been defensively, I'm not too pleased with conceding 3. But scoring 4 is obviously pretty good. Could we possibly have one more chance here? As Draxler finds a really good ball to Muriel, and it's a good block. And that should be game over. And it is 4-3 here in France. We have the lead, and we have 4 away goals. It's going to be tough for Lille still, but we cannot relax in that second leg. It's very much still up for grabs. They got to come to our place and win by 2, but hopefully we can get a couple of goals and move on, as Chelsea and Arsenal with convincing road wins, which means they're going to stay on. Lazio with a convincing road win. Lyon with a convincing road win. We have one as well, but, you know, it's tough. It's going to be tough. But as you can see, still 6 points out of Lazio, but we're also 5 points out of Napoli, and now that's down to 2, but they have their game in hand. Can we go ahead, grab another 3 points, and continue our dominance in Serie A? We're going to have to make a couple of changes here. Some tired legs out there. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to take Draxler off. He's a little bit tired. Bring Barrow in. And I'm going to start Barrow on the right. In midfield, we're going to go with Robertson instead of Sanchez. Along the back line, Hattabro can have a game. And Maldini can come onto the bench. Do it ahead of Kovalenko. Let's jump into this. Sassuolo Atalanta. A big game. Let's go. Strange pass out there. We've got plenty of men up the pitch. Here's Barrow. Ooh, tried to take it outside. Didn't quite happen. We get it to OSIMHEN here. OSIMHEN cuts back in. There's plenty of space here. It's, oh my god. You've got to finish that, Atarin. Oh, that's a huge opportunity. A really good pass across. Couldn't quite finish it. Hattabra. Set across to Mandragora. Slipped inside, and Barrow tries to turn, and Barrow does so well. Slips it across. Brilliant. Oh, it's a save again. And the Sassuolo goalkeeper doing well right now as Robertson has a shot blocked and out for a goal kick. A couple of decent saves here by the goalkeeper. But we are keeping up the pressure. We got to grab the goal we deserve. Oh, that's on me. A huge, massive save by Nubel. Completely on me. I turned there with Simakan to go out wide because I was sure that ball was getting there immediately. It didn't quite happen, and we almost conceded a goal for it. And Atarin, though, right through the middle. And Atarin can't quite finish it off. I was waiting for the pass to open up. It didn't quite happen, and the ball didn't really touch Atarin's feet until a little bit later than what I would have liked. He's on it here. Coutinho slips it across OSIMHEN. We finally take the lead. 30 minutes gone. It's OSIMHEN with the goal. 1-0, deservedly 1-0. We have been testing the goalkeeper, picking and prodding at this defense, creating chances. Finally, one goes into the back of the net. It's a big goal here. It's a nice turn inside. Good turn. Slips it across OSIMHEN. Bit straight as well. One of the closest ones to the goalkeeper. He just couldn't react in time. They came too quickly, saw it late. 30 minutes gone, it's 1-0. Alright, my camera has gone out again. It's been doing this thing where it kind of just stops itself. It doesn't stop recording. It just stops, almost like it glitches out. And then it freezes and things like that. And I'm not sure what the issue with it is. But I hope you guys bear with me. I know sometimes there can be 10-15 minutes in a video where my camera's not really working, and I hope you guys aren't too upset by it, but I'm not sure what exactly it is, but it definitely is aggravating. I don't know if it's the heat because it's summertime and the heat's starting to get to it a little bit, but I haven't a clue. Slipped inside here, and OSIMHEN's made a really good run, and he's in on goal here. Ball slipped over the top, and it's OSIMHEN! Oh, he's hit the bar and the post. Are you kidding? It went off the bar, hit the post, and then came out. Unbelievable. He's hit the woodwork twice in one shot. Oh my god. Lovely stuff there. Popov does well to tackle it, and also, you slip it forward to Atarin. He can, and Atarin slips it into OSIMHEN. He's going to have another chance at this. Oh, it's a good save. It's come to Barrow, who's finished it. It's 2-0, and we've deserved this. We've deserved every single bit of this. We are all over Sassuolo, creating chance after chance. This time, Barrow putting in the rebound. Excellently done. OSIMHEN steps out wide there. Has a hit. It's a good save, but Barrow all alone there, nobody near him, smashes it into the back of an empty net, and just before halftime is 2-0. Hattabra. Barrow. Nice cutback inside from Barrow here. Barrow! Oh, well, that was cleared off the line. It's come back to OSIMHEN, who's tapped it in. Excellent finish. Ever so calm. It's 3-0 just after halftime. And we should run away with this now, considering how good we've been this entire time, this entire game. That was cleared off the line. It beat the goalkeeper. Fell right to OSIMHEN, and he's kind of just touched it into the net from 6 yards out here. Look at this. Ever so light. Goalkeeper nowhere near it, really. It's a lovely little finish, and it's 3-0. Nice little back heel there to Robertson. He slipped it into Atarin, who stepped inside. Excellent football there. And that's a lovely finish from Barrow. Ever so clinical. And it's another in the bank. It's 4-0. We have been ever so dominant today. We have been so much better than Sassuolo. It's mind-boggling sometimes. I mean, this is just some clinical stuff. An excellent ball inside here, and look at this finish. Ever so clinical. Goalie didn't even really move. He just watched it in. Barrow with 2 goals today on his return. He hasn't played or hasn't started a match in a little bit. It's tough with him being the third option. It's tough, and we're pretty, you know, deep in a lot of places. He's the third option at right wing, and he's the third option up front. So getting him the game time he probably deserves, considering he's one of the Atalanta born and bred. At least he starts the save here, to be fair. It's a little bit tough. But it's into Muriel again. And Muriel, poor finish. Do manage to get it forward here. Kasache chasing, and they do get the ball into a good spot here. Clip back into a good spot. It's 1 back. Sassuolo with the goal. They haven't done too much going forward or at the back today. They haven't done too much at all. Is that Mark Noble? Looks like him. We'll have to see. But if that's Mark Noble, that's such an odd signing. But it's a really good finish from him, to be completely fair. I wonder how old he is now. It is Mark Noble. It's our 2nd season, so 34, 5, 6, I think. 33, maybe? I thought he was like 32-ish now in real life. Either way, it's very strange to see Mark Noble here in Italy. Taran. Barrow. Taran tries to escape. Can't quite do it. But Barrow does well to get it in there. And it's Muriel. Does so well. Excellent from Muriel to hold on to that ball and kind of ride the defensive line there, as they all tried to inevitably pick him up. But as he crossed horizontally here, he's held onto there, and he's just gone by that guy at the end, and that's a great finish from him. And we cannot underestimate how good Muriel still is. Even though he's behind OSIMHEN, who's having an excellent year, Muriel is still ever so crucial to what we do here. He's the excellent backup striker. He's so good. And he's grabbed another goal here. 5-1. They're looking for another. And we're trying to give it to them, aren't we? And they get hit. That pass there. It looked like it was about to be a really good leak out to a counterattack, but I guess not. They grab a second goal. We've conceded a lot more goals today than I would have liked, even though this one's kind of inconsequential, and so was their other one, but a poor giveaway. And Sassuolo gave a second. It's not going to change anything. We're going to win this game 5-2. And we are going to grab another 3 points in the league. I mean, what else can you say? We were very good today. We did concede those 2, but we were very good going forward today. And we grabbed ourselves another 3 points. We're going to have to check out how the league goes. As you can see, 20 shots, 15 on target. Very good. Lazio do win. And Roma wins. So we are still at max, 6 points ahead of Lazio. We'll see. We are going to get rid of this Tavares training, I think. We were going to wait. But OSIMHEN has been getting really tired lately. I'm not sure what it is, but he needs to... We need to up his stamina just a touch. There we go. It's on 72. It definitely could be a little bit better, but we'll see. He's also going to get a little bit faster. I thought this pace would keep him up a little bit, but we do need to up that stamina still just a touch, as Newbell is a happy guy, a happy lad. As the Taran's a little bit happier that he's playing a little bit more. But Barrow, he played well, as you see him there. But let's take a look at the standings. Next episode will be that game against Lille and then Juventus. I think I may just do those 2 games. I think it'd be good to have those 2 games. It'd be, 2 really big games for our season if we can grab them both there. But we are 5 ahead of Napoli and 6 ahead of Lazio with Juventus coming. And they haven't lost yet. They beat us 1-0 the first time round. We'll see if we can let them know that we're not going anywhere. 80 goals for and 7 against. That is absurd. We've scored 85 goals, by the way, but we've conceded 27. So, yeah, I mean, there's some crazy goal numbers in this league. But we'll see. So next episode, I think we're going to do those 2 games. Lille, Juve. We may do Roma. It depends. But Not so sure. And then hopefully if we beat Lille, there's some more games here. But we're getting sort of toward the end of the season. After or before today, so there's a maximum of 8 more episodes for this season, a max. If we go all the way to the final and our games come down in the top 4 race, come all the way down to the final game, there'll be 8 games, but you know, we'll see, guys. But that's it for now, guys. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.